Today we'll be learning how to make a rag wreath out of a rug from Five Below. Welcome to the Chic Show. Today is Wood Round Wreath Wednesday, and it's hosted by DIY with Aria and Lowly D's Creations. I picked up this hand-woven rug from Five Below for $5. When I got it home, I just started cutting off the tassels, and as you do that, all of these strings will allow you to just cut them and pull those rag pieces out. Now this little wreath ring is from Dollar Tree, and it does have a little split there, but that's okay. That won't matter later. Now I cut each of these rag pieces to about 10 inches for the first ring around. I folded them in half, and then I fed it under that outer ring, and then those ends I fed back up through that loop. And I did this all the way around the wreath. 10 inches. Fold it in half. Feed it under that outer ring and feed the ends back up through that loop. And keep doing this all the way around the wreath. And for the second ring, I used strips that were 8 inches, and I did the same thing. Folded it in half, fed it up around that middle ring, under that middle ring, and fed the ends back through the loop. And you'll just keep doing this all the way around your wreath. And now we have our completed wreath except for that inner circle. But before we get to that, I'm going to go back and just give it a haircut in areas that it needs it. This is a wood bead wreath from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using these beads to feed onto that inner ring. So that place where it was broken serves me well here. You do want to cut it in between where the cross braces are. If you cut where the cross braces are, it's going to be a little bit harder to keep it together. So I cut each section in the middle away from the crossbars. And I fed those beads onto each bar. And if you wanted to stain your beads, you could do that. You could paint your beads, you could use colored beads, but I liked the natural color of this because I think it'll be more versatile. Once I get all my beads onto each one of those bar halves, I'm going to add a little dab of hot glue between those two beads that are not attached. Now I can move on to the second section. I'm going to cut the middle part of that ring. I'll feed my beads on to each side. And now I'll add a little hot glue to the two beads where the ring is cut. I'll do that for the third section, and then we have our completed wreath. You could certainly add something to this, like this Sweet Farm sign, or this Enjoy Today sign. I like it best just plain, but I like the fact that it's versatile and you can change it for every season. I hope you've enjoyed this rag wreath tutorial, and I hope you'll check out Aria and Loli's channels in the description box below, along with the playlist. If you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to do so. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Here's another video I think you might like. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.